Hello, everybody. It's the night before the show. Put my nails on here. See these? Yes. Night before the show, 8:30 p.m., and I just want to put it on the record. I just started my period. Yay! Wow! Perfect timing. So, I've never actually started my period like the day of the show or the day before the show. So, it'll be interesting to see how that affects my stomach or bloating or I don't know. We shall see. Good morning, everybody. It is show day. Oh my goodness. It's finally here. Finally here. I woke up at 2:30 a.m., which is actually an hour before my alarm. I had my alarm set for 3:30, but whatever. I need to get a head start on the day. I need to rinse off this tan, which, by the way, look what happened, guys. I must have slept really weird. This is stained, by the way. I tried washing this off and nothing. So, whoops. Anyway, I'm going to be going for my third liquid sun rays session this morning. I've already done two prior sessions. I did one on Thursday, one last night, and then today I'm going to rinse off and get a fresh new coat. I do this because my skin can be quite stubborn, and especially with this humid weather in Florida, it's better safe than sorry. So I usually get like an extra session, so it's good that I started on Thursday. But anyway, I will keep you guys updated throughout the day. I got to get this tan. I need to do my makeup. I have a hair appointment with Stage Ready Hair. I'm going to get my hair did. And hopefully get an extra session of posing with Coach Adam before I step on stage. So anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit.
Actually, I don't know if you're aware of this, but it's the Olympia today.
Really? Oh, what time is it? What time is the Olympia?
You'll probably be on stage pretty soon. Like a few
maybe
hours.
I can, is it too late to jump into the show?
Let me talk to someone. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Well, yeah, see what you can do, because I might want to try this Olympia.
You should. I would recommend you trying it.
Yeah, I mean, at least, try to see if they let me in there.
Yeah. Does this mean you win an Olympic medal if you win?
I don't know. That's a good question. Bragging rights, maybe. So my curls are setting with these pins right now. I'm not keeping this hairstyle, guys. Don't worry. I'll release them here in a bit, but you won't believe it. Started my period last night, so this is gonna be interesting to see with the bloating and stuff. I don't feel too bloated. No.
No, yeah, your waist looks
awesome. This is gonna be a good experiment. I was just telling Adam, I was like, I've never had my period like the day before or the day of a show. Like, of course, I've had shows where I had it, but it was like on the last days. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. We'll see. And that's definitely, we're debunking the myth too that you like to get a certain percentage of body fat, you're gonna lose your period all the time. I always have mine, so.
Very, very good. Very good. You need a little bit of a good shoulder pump back there, but I know you're going to do that. Shoulder and arm pump.
You need a good shoulder pump.
You need a good shoulder pump. That's it. No, your core looks great. Look at that. It looks really good. And then your front pose too, you know, you're doing that open up front pose like you're doing yesterday. Just make sure to nail that. There you go.
What did I do wrong? Is it supposed to be up more?
Yeah, there you go. Good. There you go. It wasn't in your regular pose. You weren't doing that when you did. Yep. Just like that. Look like a nutcracker.
I can't do. You know what I'm doing though? I don't want to do the wrist in because I want to figure. I gotta remember to keep my wrist straight, but kind of like.
Yeah, but you gotta keep your shoulder up. There you go. See your V taper a lot better that way. There's a big difference there. Big difference. And then there's a huge difference.
Yeah,
that's a really good balance.
Small around here.
It's a really good balance, yeah. Your glutes don't have that, like I was looking at that, like right in the middle, you'll see if you have body fat, like right in the middle where the suit's like kind of touching at the bottom. There's nothing, like you're right there, you're perfectly conditioned. Mm-hmm. That perfect balance.
Hey, Booty, you're doing good today.
Today's the day, we needed you to show up. What do you feel? Any thoughts?
I want to try to, before I go on stage, just remember, have fun. And don't overthink things. And just kind of just be in the moment, I guess.
Yeah. Just get a good pump, shoulders and arms, and open up on your front pose, and that's it. Everything's there. You look great.
So, we wrapped up prejudging. It's now nighttime because Adam fell asleep. so we're a little delayed on the info. But prejudging, didn't go that great. I mean, there's things that did go good and things that didn't. And definitely, in my opinion, wasn't my best look. Probably, honestly, Adam, it's probably my worst look of the year.
Yeah, possibly.
In my opinion. But I think we have two different opinions on, like, what I could have done better or... Okay, so here is our dilemma. I think I'm too thick. I think I'm too full. Adam thinks the opposite, that I'm not full enough. I'm too... I don't know. I wanted to be tighter, smaller.
I think that the main issue is that we still have a little bit of imbalance between upper and lower body.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I think that your lower body is as full as it needs to be. I think your lower body is as full as it needs to be.
I think it's too full.
Your glute tie-in can still be better comparatively to the top. It's the top 6 here today. And then, but your upper body needs to match your lower body. That's where the fullness comes in. Your upper body fullness needs to be there. And then your conditioning maybe could be just a hair tighter in the glutes today. Yeah, but it was still looked crazy good. It's just this show, there's just no margin of error. The girls,
not crazy good for me. Wasn't my best.
The glutes on these girls and tie-ins and how hard they're posing is totally...
Yes, and that's one thing. For my posing, so this is my dilemma. Every time I push a little bit with my glutes in the back pose, you know what I mean? Like push a little bit like this, I get called out for it, and the judges will say, "Can't push. We don't want to see the definition or the tie-in or whatever." But then when I stand up straight, it doesn't look quite as good, and that's the situation now. Is like it doesn't look that good. I think I probably should have pushed a little bit, given that I'm not as lean too. You know what I mean? If I was leaner, maybe I could stand up more. But we have the judge here in particular that really watches for that. So I was like being very careful just to stand up straight. I'm a little softer too, which looks nice in the abs, I think, but it just not as happy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we'll see how finals go. Probably anywhere in the range between 7 to 12, maybe 7 to 10. I don't know.
Yeah, because there's a top 6.
Yeah, so it's 7, 8, or 9 or 10. I don't know. That's just an estimate, though. You know, it could be... I think
it's 7th, and then you're going to be a couple points off of last year. That's all it's going to be. It was a crazy Olympia, though. We should talk about that, yeah.
Yeah.
The Olympia itself, out of all the movement, yours is one spot down. But then...
Well, I don't even want to say that yet.
I think... Okay,
well, we'll see. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like...
Probably
see, that, I guess, is one of my stupid mistakes. I'm always so frustrated with myself is the glute thing. Like, pushing or not pushing. To push or not to push, that is the question. I should have pushed a little bit on this, but then again, who knows? Because the judge. But one thing I will say that's an improvement, and this is a positive, is my presentation was a lot better. I think. It's getting really good. Well, for me anyway.
Yeah.
I really felt smooth. I felt like I took a lot more time, and it's no longer like the shortest, I guess, presentation on stage. But, you know, I'm just, you know, like I said, I'm happy that there are some positives of it, and we're always learning, and that's, you know, the name of the game. You learn from all these little errors you do, and eventually, you know, hopefully you get it more put together. That glute area is like driving me crazy. I'll have nightmares about the freaking glute push for a long time.
It is really hard to push or not to push. You definitely pay the price for it. I think more than most.
I feel
The only time I get feedback like that is you. It's like don't push. It's too much. And then you see here everyone here is pushing like crazy.
Everyone pushes, but when I push, it's like too much. I don't know. I feel like I'm just being targeted.
the push police is all over you.
Push police. I'm on their record, you know, on their radar.
You're on your second strike, bro.
I am.
You're on your third strike.
So, yeah, we'll see how finals go. But regardless, you know, like I said, I made a promise. I can't be too disappointed or too mad because, you know, I had a pretty good year anyway.
Yeah.
So I would say that 2021 will be good too. Maybe I'll even switch up my suit again. Who knows? And, yeah, I mean... I think I mentioned this in one of the other previous videos, but I feel like this was the only show that my I felt like I needed kind of a break after this. And that's like rare, right? So, you know, I think like my body feels a little beat up. I'm a little mentally like, you know? So it's going to be nice to like go to the spa, have a few days at the spa and do that kind of pampering and, you know, something like that. And go grocery shopping with Adam.
Yeah, we got to go to the international market. That's something we've been wanting to do for a while. Yeah, that was supposed to be a surprise before the Olympia, but she didn't have the energy. There's no way.
Like you ruined the surprise.
I know what I ruined it. I feel so bad I ruined your surprise.
It's okay, though.
We're going to go to the World Market. We'll do it on the vlog.
Not World Market.
International Market.
International Market.
It's a huge marketplace in Vegas where they have like every different type of food.
From
everywhere.
Country.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be fun.
I love grocery shopping, so.
Yeah, I think we'll go with Anya, too, because Anya loves grocery shopping, and then you two can have fun all day, because I'm not such a grocery shopper. I'll drop you guys off. They can spend probably 3 hours there. I'm like 20 minutes.
It's so amazing.
That's going to be fun to look forward to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's a lot of good things to look forward to, and you know, at the end of the day, you got to be happy for little things that we don't even recognize from time to time.
Most importantly.
Oh, the shoes with the taco socks. You got these for me like 2018.
Yeah.
So wear them to every show. But yeah, you gotta be grateful for little things too, you know? Like I'm healthy. I'm happy.
And you're super competitive. You're super competitive.
You know,
if it was last year, they did a top 8 call out, you would have been first call out. But you're in the middle of the second call out, so it's. You know what I mean?
Yes, but this is the only show my only show I haven't gotten first call out, except for like when I was an amateur, even as a pro, always first call out at least. So yeah, it's a little hit to the heart a little bit, but it's okay because there's a lot of other good things to, you know, focus on, and I think we can bring it together even better for 2021.
Yeah.
Any final words, Adam?
No,
it's just stage at finals.
It's just, you know what, these shows they're when something like a show like this happens, I think it's such a great way to I think people need to listen to this too, is that when it doesn't go your way the way you want it to go, you just look at where the improvement areas are, and it kind of exposes it more. So it's easier to learn where the improvements are when you lose than it is when you win, for sure. Because when you win, you're like, okay, everything was great, and you're like, you don't really worry as much about what you can improve on. We still look at it, you still try, but it's not as obvious. And when you lose, it's like, okay, what were the other girls? What do they have? What can we work on there? And then it becomes like really obvious, and then we just work on it from there. So that's really, I think that's it. It's a good thing. I think with everything in life, right? You just when you have those little hiccups, you know, learn from them. And so with yours today, we realized, okay, here's some things that we can do.
Yeah.
So.
But I will say this, though. In comparison to other shows, I messed up a lot less. It's this glute thing, but, you know, like I said, at least my presentation was a lot better, so that's a positive. So,
yeah,
we're working on it. Also, I didn't like my makeup either. I didn't like my makeup for prejudging. I redid it, so this is redone. I didn't like it. So,
yeah, hair wasn't the best either for you.
Yeah,
but
it looks good now.
Yeah.
Hopefully it stays for finals. This humidity is something else.
And we don't know if it made a difference or not, too, but she, started a period, too.
Oh, yes, I did. I started my period. I was freaking out, and I told Adam, I'm like, oh my God, they don't have tampons here at the hotel. Like, that means I would have to go to, like, CVS and, like, that's a whole process. But luckily, in one of the gift shops, they had it in one of them. The main one, they didn't, though, but we found them. We're good. So, yeah. I don't like to use excuses like that or anything, but that is a different situation. I've never had my period, like, day 1 or day 2 at, like, a show, so, you know. Oh, well. There's positives and everything. It means I'm healthy, right?
Yeah.
Well, Adam.
Off to finals.
Off to finals we go.
All right.
guys, I am back home finally here in Vegas after a long, exhausting, exciting weekend. Yes, guys, that's a wrap. Olympia 2020, that is a wrap. And I'm just, kind of enjoying my relaxation right now, wearing my pajamas. My tan's coming off all weird as usual. It always does that. I've been scrubbing though. Skin's all broken out. Had to wear so much makeup this weekend. That competition makeup is like something else. But anyway, I wanted to share my thoughts and final feelings with you guys on how the show went. But I feel like that would totally drag on this video. So what I think I'll do is I will post either a separate video recapping the Olympia, or we'll just recap it in the Bikini and the Brain podcast. And for the Bikini and Brain podcast, I will put the link in the description of this video if you want to check it out. It should be coming out in a few days if it hasn't already, depending on when this video gets posted. But either way, stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. I just want to say thank you, everyone, again, for following along. You made this so fun for me, and I really look forward to bringing you guys along for the next year and the next shows and all that, because you know what? 2021 is going to be fun. Oh my God, that rhymed. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to stay tuned for more. Road to Olympia, that's a wrap. See you guys later.